If you watch some of my other videos, I am going to on base. I still think that I am a basic rider. I do not ride risky at all. At least I don't believe that I do. And if I do, when you see me doing something, say, hey, that was kind of risky, bro. You need to slow it down. And I don't ride with risky people. I have no interest in that, because it's like a person. And I don't mean this in any disrespect towards anybody. I'm checking the scenery as I'm going around, trying to stay aware, stay cognizant of what's going on here. But if you, I told my friend, I can't say my friend, but somebody I know who I rode with. I was like, Raphael, you know, when I meet people and we're riding, I immediately notice, like, if you're speeding, you know, you got to take every yellow light, here's a one that I noticed immediately: if you have gear on. And the reason I noticed that, because if you're willing to ride with that aversion, like risk aversion, like, hey, I'm good, my skills are good. Even if, and a lot of new people, for whatever reason, especially here in Texas, and it's hot, I'll get it. And I was like, yo, I'm confident in my skills. Like, how long you been riding? Like 19 years? And then I'm not gonna say people's, business, how long they've been riding, because I don't know anyway. But if you're willing to take that risk aversion, and I'm gonna ride with you, I'm already thinking that you're a person that's willing to take risks. And so that kind of questions me to riding. Like, I don't know. It's like, hey, you want to ride, bro? I don't know. Because I can tell you this, with no hesitation, I know to go home and like things get crazy and people are riding. I was at a memorial for a rider that had fallen, and I don't know the rider and I know the people there. But when we were at the memorial, so we were leaving, and I remember my friend was like, hey, we're gonna go to here, and I know they drink at the place they're gonna go, and I know some people have no problem doing it, and that's between them and God. I don't recommend it. I would counsel you not to do it. And I don't know too much. Again, nevertheless, no cars around me. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful ride. Nevertheless, so we're there and we're leaving, and we're all at the light. And at the light, a couple bikes, I'm like the last few bikes there. Guy pulls out, excuse me, got to do that bump. And starts spinning out, burning rubber and stuff like that. And I guess he did it and pulled right up next to me. And I'm just looking at him like, I thought this was a memorial service, like, it's tragic loss of a person's life, and let's be respectful of the situation. And I get it, you want to have fun and everything, but it's obvious, unfortunately, that they're not here because there was some risky behavior. Right? And here it is that that we're here to celebrate, memorialize, or whatever the case may be, and you're doing that. And I was just like, and then they were like, get ready to pull out, and I was like, go ahead, by all means, you don't need me, pull out. And I kind of waited till they left, and then another person with I think it was he had a leader bike, started weaving through traffic, pulled up, gave each other the head nod, and I was like, okay, you're gonna do that now? And he did, and I was just like, okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I basically just fell back when they were riding. Like, I don't want no part of that. And maybe that's me. I'm not being judgmental, but I'm just saying, for my own safety and well-being, I don't know how to ride like that. And when that type of stuff happens around in the middle of cars and stuff like that, people are human, people have reactions, and you don't know what people are going to do, so I just try to minimize it. That's just my personal opinion, and everybody else may have their own opinion, but I am a minimalist when it comes to that. I don't want no part of it. Especially, I mean, you can tell that I'm a new rider. I mean, look at me, right? You can't see me as a person, but I'm pretty sure you figured out by looking at my riding style, like the way I ride. It's like, oh yeah, he just started. Or you're probably like, maybe he's a good rider. I don't know if I'm a good rider yet. Maybe he's a sound rider. He's making good decisions when he's riding. white car. I see. Looking right now, this black car over here on the right. Oh yeah, okay. So it's intersections. I'm trying to be vigilant to like make sure that I'm on P's and Q's with that. And again, so anyway, it's a beautiful ride. I don't really have a lot to say. Maybe I talk too much. Maybe this makes a good video. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thankful. Oh, look at that right there, huh? That's one of the new Jags. I respect it. I don't think I would buy it. I've only wanted to buy one Jaguar in my life when I was younger. Maybe like 10, 11 years ago. And it was like, when I came to North Carolina, I didn't have a car. So, that was the reason I wanted the Jaguar then. And then eventually, you know, got a job and got a car and kept on working. And next thing you know, here I am. Alright. Got my helmet done again. I haven't seen one of those in a minute. Is that a Grand Marquis? That's a police car. At least in growing up it was. So maybe you could probably hear me better now that my visor is down, because it was getting a little windy. And I'm cruising along at 35 miles per hour. Got a little ventilation. I'm almost at Braum's, y'all. Got a car behind me. I just realized that. Pop this bad boy up, get some more air. And it's time to take the shades off too. When I stop, they get to go. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. The beautifulness. There's a bike right there. I mean, it's just a second, right? And we all do it, but you know, let's try to be cognizant of it. Like, hey, I can wait a second. Let the car go by. Let the bike go by. Oh, it's up a hill too. I just realized that. I gotta give it a little acceleration. Oh, it's beautiful out. Hey, how you doing? Okay, please see me. He did. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm flashing my brakes so they could see me. I was ready to take off too in case they didn't. So I'm still learning, and like I said before in any of my videos, so if I'm doing, you see me as a mature rider doing something, say, hey, you could do this to make yourself a better rider, I'm all for it. Why? Gotta get my foot away from the rear brake. And if you notice, I didn't know what he was doing, but I was definitely trying to move over to the next lane. Because I'm wearing black and white today. The top is black, so I gotta be cognizant of that to make sure people can see me, whereas my pants are white. I don't think I planned on going this far though, and I ended up all the way in Louisville so far. So I gotta be cognizant of that when I'm riding back to make sure that people can see me, because black can definitely be difficult to see. I mean, as motorcyclists, we need to understand it. That's another thing that I don't understand about the motorcycle clothing industry. Knowing that the best colors to wear are white, yellow, green, red. Obviously, Kawasaki makes a green bike, right? Cool. But nevertheless, why are most of the clothing? Because I've been on Redzilla and I've been in Cycle Gear. Why is it black or dark colors dominant? Knowing that those colors lead to less visibility. I don't get it. Another thing that I don't get, and this is my personal opinion, let me get a little weave right there. I personally would write a law that you should not be driving a 1,000 liter bike until you're over the age of 25 with 5 years experience with minimal, I mean absolutely minimal traffic violations, particularly speeding. Because I just don't think that at certain ages that we're